In this video, I want to explain to you the difference between long-tail keywords versus short-tail keywords and finding the most profitable keywords to target. So what's in a keyword? A keyword contains two things: timing and user intent. This is something you almost never directly get from social media. But in the search paradigm, people are literally typing what they want and that they want it right now. This is crucial because when they want something right now, it's extremely easy to sell exactly that thing to them right now. For example, if they're shopping for socks, they want to buy those socks now. But if you were to reach out to people almost in any time of the year, other than the hour that they're searching, you probably would not get them to buy, just because they're busy with something else at that moment. But at the moment they're searching for socks or anything else, they are primed for buying. This is why search is so profitable and lucrative. So now that you understand the timing and intent, we also want to examine the quality of the keywords, because even the smallest differences in how people type phrases into search can mean very big differences in how lucrative or profitable they might be. For example, let's say you have a marketing agency that you're trying to promote and you want to rank for the keyword marketing agency. It seems like a no-brainer. This will be a dream. But this actually would be considered a vanity keyword. Vanity keywords are keywords that seem like the best ones, but actually bring in disproportionately poor traffic that doesn't engage as much as you would think. Because when a person searches for something like marketing agency, you don't know if they want to start their own marketing agency, or they want to know what it is, or they want to hire a marketing agency. There can be so many things. Not to mention that maybe you're an SEO marketing agency, but they're looking for Pinterest marketing agency. You can't even provide that service, and you don't know exactly what they want from that search. So that general type of search, the short tail search, not only is it incredibly competitive to rank for, because every type of marketing agency is trying to rank for that keyword, but even if you spend years and years trying to rank for that keyword, it's actually not going to bring in the best leads. So you see how tricky it is? But what would bring in better leads? Let's say you have a marketing agency for dentists that specialize in promoting dental offices. If you target that keyword, you're going to get a very lucrative kind of audience, dentists. They have money to pay because they have existing businesses. And because you specialize in helping dentists are going to be much more likely to hire your agency than general agencies. So this would be an example of a long tail keyword. Short tail keywords are shorter and more competitive, but long tail keywords, they're longer and they're usually easier to rank for, because the longer you go, the fewer pages will compete against you in Google. And notice that the longer you go, the more specific, and when things are more specific, the people searching for that tend to know what they want, and that tends to make them better potential buyers. Now you can also go more long tail. What about SEO marketing agency for dentists? And you can add in London. So because you're going to target a specific area, all the other SEO marketing agencies in the world will immediately not be competing with you on that keyword. So in local areas, you have far less competition, which makes this keyword relatively easy to rank for. And it's going to bring you good leads for specifically what you offer. So those leads, even though there will be fewer people contacting you and fewer people finding you, they will be much more likely to buy from you. And you'll actually be able to get traffic relatively soon. Now, let's look at another example, this time with cooking. And by the way, as a downloadable in this video, I'll have a document with a few more different examples so you can have more examples to look over. So for cooking, what can you do that's lucrative? Perhaps you can sell a cooking pan. Now, you may think for cooking, you want to provide recipes. But recipes are generally free. But if you rank for a keyword like cooking pan, #1 in Google, that's a $10 million business a year, because most households in the world need cooking pans. Of course, it would be fantastic to rank for that. This is the profitable keyword in this niche, the common cooking supplies. But naturally, they're incredibly hard to rank for. You'll be competing against billion-dollar retailers. So what do? You can go long tail. One way to go long tail on the keyword cooking pan would be large cooking pan. Okay, so it's a specific cooking pan for maybe larger families. So you'll be competing against fewer competitors. Of course, you'll still have a lot of competition because we have not gone too long tail. So let's go a little more long tail. Large, non-stick cooking pan. Non-stick is a certain type of cooking pan. And you can go even more long tail. Large, non-stick, no toxins, no chemicals, safe for kids, and perhaps made in Italy. So now very, very few, if any, other websites would compete against you on that keyword. So you'd have an easier time to rank for that. But surely people almost never search that exact keyword in this way that I phrased it. But certainly if I perhaps search for large cooking pan, no chemicals, safe for kids, parents want that it's safe. So right away it becomes a lot easier to get in front of those potential buyers. It's no longer a $10 million a year business just by ranking number one in Google for that, but it's still very profitable and realistic. And over time, you can work up to the short tail keywords as your website grows and grows in Google. And just to contrast that, let's look at other keywords in the cooking niche. For example, the non-lucrative keywords, like let's say how to cook chicken. What does the person searching want? This search indicates that that person searching is looking for essentially a free tutorial. They're not looking to buy anything. And by the way, still, it's going to be very competitive to rank for how to cook chicken. There's all kinds of famous chefs who I'm sure have many, many pages who explain how to cook chicken in different ways. So this is kind of the worst of all worlds. Competitive, not lucrative. And you might think, well, I'm going to upsell cooking pans and different cooking supplies and products. Sure, you can try that, but this is not what the person searching wants. They just want to know how to cook chicken. They may already have all the supplies. But when are they looking to buy? Precisely when they search for the lucrative keyword we identified, the cooking pan. So when you are identifying your keywords, you can look for more profitable intent that's closer to buying. So you see, what I wanted to show you in this video is the absolute kung fu that once you master keywords, that you can be very creative and savvy in choosing the keywords that will make you the most money in the least amount of time with the least amount of effort. And in the next video, we'll begin using the Google Keyword Tool, which will give you many, many additional keyword ideas that you can use to find keywords in your niche.